disappears, and I forget I gave myself away. We stand on the field, accidentally doing something beautiful. How did such a perfect thought emerge as I gave myself away?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Comedy Sports. Here are the starting lineups for the team in blue from Jersey Shore and the red team from Portland. Please join me in welcoming the blue team. Leading off for blue, Ariel Rock, Paper, Scissors. Mel, OMG Gallagher. And captain of the blue team, Scott Taj Mahalik. And now join me in welcoming the red team. Leading off with the red team, Samalama Ding Dong Whittington. Jamie, the full Montgomery. And captain of the red team, Bethany, the constant Gardner. And of course, your referee for this evening, Jay, Reading Rambo.
Good evening, everybody, or good morning if you're in Australia. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Comedy Sports. We've got a special match tonight. Jersey Shore from New Jersey is here to face off against your Portland, Oregon donors. And, of course, I can't do this all by myself, even though, I'm a ref. I need support. So, you heard him already. Let's meet our announcer tonight, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Someone else is talking. I'm not sure who it is, but
it's okay. We've taken care of it.
Yeah, okay.
Mystery noise has been ceased. How you doing tonight, Jim?
I'm doing really well. It was a good introduction. I'm really anxious to get the show started.
Okay, well, we will in just a minute, but I also want to introduce our chat guest tonight, Marianne.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Marianne. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I am right upstairs from you right now.
I do know that.
Yes.
It's something I'm aware of. Yes.
Yes.
How's the audience looking tonight?
They're very attractive. They look great.
Oh, good. Excellent. Well, fans, we'll be relying on your suggestions throughout the evening. If you want to practice a little bit, start throwing in maybe some sports or some hobbies or animals. Just type them into chat. Don't just throw animals at the screen. That won't work. And it's not nice to do to animals. So, and some of those will be the suggestions that we use to fuel tonight's improv scenes. So, to begin with, I need both captains on the screen. Let's welcome Captain Bethany and from Jersey, Captain Scott.
Yay!
Now, I am a referee. That means I have to call fouls tonight. We have two very important fouls I want to go over just so everybody's aware of them. So, the first is the bag foul. Now, everything we want to do is we want to keep it appropriate for everyone. So if anyone says anything inappropriate, I'll blow the whistle, give the signal, and the offending player will have to wear a bag over their head. Now, I don't have infinite virtual arms. I don't have teleporter technology to beam bags. You'll have to provide your own bags. This foul also can apply to the fans in chat. If fans say something they shouldn't, well, Marianne has a lot of power upstairs. I know this, and she could punish you and perhaps kick you out of the Zoom, which is not anything you want to have happen. So,
and I don't want to do it, so don't make it necessary.
No. So let's make the best possible suggestions that will entertain everyone. Don't have to try and be too clever. We'll provide the funny based on whatever we get. The second foul that could happen, because it is Zoom, is the technical foul. That'll happen if you're muted when you shouldn't be muted, if you're not muted when you should be muted, if you freeze up, if Zoom just does mean things to you, as Zoom tends to do, even though it's not your fault, that will be a technical foul, and you can lose points for your team. So now that I've covered the fouls, it's time for the opening coin toss. And for the opening coin toss, I'm going to challenge both captains. The first to get a coin, show it to me, and then toss it will win and get to choose the opening game. So begin. This is the opening coin toss. While they're doing that, I want to appreciate the fans that are here. If you would like, Bethany had a coin and she tossed it. Bethany was first. We'll get to how to donate later. That's okay, great. Bethany, you've won the coin toss. Congratulations. Who knew people still had coins these days? Obviously, I didn't. I left it to you. What game would you like to choose for the opening round?
I would like to choose What Are You Doing?
Oh, excellent. Captain Scott, do you agree?
I do. I can't argue.
I wouldn't think so. It's not the rules. All right, so prepare your teams. I'm going to explain the game as best as I can. What's going to happen? We're going to one player up from each team. One of them is going to begin miming an activity, and the other player is going to ask them what they're doing. They have to respond with anything that isn't what it looks like they're doing. And just to make it more complicated, we're going to have everything revolve around certain themes. So if you haven't put sports or things into chat, now would be a good time to do it. And Marianne will select them, and everything that they say, what they're doing, will have to be around that theme. If they don't, I can make them rotate. If they hesitate, I can make them rotate. If I don't like what they've said, I can make them rotate, and we'll keep track of the rotations. And each rotation will get the other team a point, and Jim will keep track of the points to find out who wins this round of What Are You Doing? I need the first player from each team on the screen. Welcome. All right. Red won the coin toss. Jamie, you're going to initiate. Marianne, what is our first activity for the round?
Our first activity from loyal fan Rob is cricket, which he
Cricket.
says, don't worry, nobody knows how to play anyway, but I think that you can show them.
All right. Well, whether we show them or not, everything has to do with the theme of cricket. Players, are you ready for a game of What Are You Doing?
Yes.
Begin.
Hey, Jamie, what are you doing?
Keeping score.
Okay, like century and...
What are you doing?
I'm practicing my English accent.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, love.
Oi!
What?
Jamie, you go off camera and practice some more. We'll back with you later. You keep practicing. We'll check in with you a bit later and see how it's going. I need another red player up here. All right, Marianne, another activity.
All right, staying on the theme of sports that are popular in other countries, we're going to go with Jeremiah's suggestion of curling.
Curling. Ariel, we're going to let you initiate this one. Curling.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm checking the ice temperature.
Oh, that's cold.
Hey, what are you doing?
Getting my sweeping on.
Here it is.
What are you doing?
I'm picking up the weight.
Hesitating is what you're doing. Rotate blue. All right. How about some other suggestions? Maybe an animal or something like that.
Oh, let's go with Steve's suggestion. He said wrestling emus, so either wrestling or emus, whatever you got, it's good with me.
Let's start with wrestling, and then we'll move on to emus later. So fans, keep putting other things in the chat. Animals, things you shop for, whatever. We'll throw things in, and I may crank up the difficulty. So if you want to throw in maybe some initials, that'd be like pairs of letters. I may crank up the intensity level a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But for this round, it's going to be wrestling. Wrestling. Mel, I'm going to let you initiate.
What are you doing?
Stretching. What are you doing?
Getting my smack talk on.
Let me tell you something, brother. You gotta stay up, take your vitamins twice.
What are you
So you can
doing?
go big and strong. I am leaning against the ropes. What are you doing?
Jumping off the top turnbuckle. What are you doing?
Icing down everything.
Oh, I hurt everywhere. Oh.
What are you doing?
Being at some. You don't even know. You don't even know. It's my business.
And apparently iced down his tongue and can't form words. All right. Next player from Red, it's Bethany. And your suggestion is emu. Emu. So everything in this round has to do with emus. Bethany, begin.
What are you doing?
Wrangling emus.
Come on, you little bugger. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm mixing the corn feed for the emus.
All right. You guys are looking hungry, so you better come over here and get your cornmeal.
What are you doing?
Throwing food in their faces.
Because I like to be from distance. Because I feel safer over here.
What are you doing?
Collecting emu feathers to make the most amazing boa.
Okay. I know this is gonna hurt just a little bit, but if you just hold still, just let me get there.
What are you
doing? Racing emus to see who's faster.
All right, this is the Emu Thunder Road. This is for all the marbles and like all the corn feed that I have in my pocket. Scarf. Yo!
What are you doing?
I'm giving a trophy to the fastest emu.
Congratulations, Alfred. You are the fastest emu.
What are you doing?
I'm crying because Mildred the emu won't be my friend.
Mildred, I'm so sorry. I did not like your status on emu Facebook.
What are you doing?
I'm running out of Kleenex.
Okay, hold on a second. We've got this. It'll be fine.
I don't think that's quite emu related enough. Rotate blue. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and go into initials round. So the first thing in what they're doing has to start with a certain letter, followed closely thereafter by a word starting with the second letter. So, Marianne, I saw some initials in chat, I believe.
I'm actually going to start with some initials from our loyal fans. We're going to go with RM for Rob Marsh.
RM, Rob Marsh. RM. And Bethany, we're going to have you initiate. RM, begin.
Hey, what are you doing?
Rapping marvelously.
What
are you doing?
Oh, thank you so much. Reading magazines.
Okay, let's see. According to this, I am a fall.
What are you doing?
Running marathons. What are you doing?
Racing margaritas.
All right, we've got lime and we've got peach. Let's see which one goes down faster.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Really?
It's a little too much, I'm afraid. Okay, I believe that means Jamie back. Jamie, I hope you've been practicing. We're gonna get some new initials, but everything that Jamie says has to be in a better British accent.
Yes.
So I'm sure you're ready for this. Marianne, what are the next initials?
Our next initials belong to Steve Power, SP.
SP. Scott, you'll initiate.
What's he doing?
Speaking poetically.
I am speaking poetically now. I can say far, nar, hello, and goodbye.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
sucking popsicles.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, brain freeze. Oh, too cold. Oh,
What
this
are you
is so good.
doing?
Silver polishing.
Hello,
Hey,
I'm just polishing my
hey.
silver.
Well, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Polishing my silver. Hold on, I am singing professionally.
That's what you are doing. Rotate, Jamie, and that's time.
I will do the entire.
For the game, what are you doing? There's more game. All right, Jim. How much did each team rotate, and what did that do to our score?
We had 4 rotations for Portland, but we only had 2 for Jersey Shore, so Jersey Shore won that one.
Woo!
Which makes our score Jersey Shore 5 and Portland has 0.
All right. So that means I need Captain Scott on the field or virtual screen.
That's what we got.
You did, yes, 5 points. That means you go first in the team choice round. So choose a game.
I think I'm going to choose entrances and exits.
Oh,
yeah.
Both of them.
Both.
All right, so fans, first thing we're going to need in chat for the game of entrances and exits is a common location that you can find in most cities, whether that would be in Jersey or Portland or any other major city. Something, and Marianne, when you see something,
Yep, Jeremiah has already come through. We've got Starbucks.
Starbucks. Okay, now the next thing we're going to need from you fans is words that either you would hear a lot in Starbucks, you would hear occasionally in Starbucks, or you are very unlikely to hear at Starbucks. You don't have to define which one's which, but Marianne will pick them out, and each player will get assigned one of those words. And when those words get said, they have to enter or exit the scene. So once we have enough of those in, then Marianne will start assigning them. And as I mentioned earlier, we also will be taking, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate your suggestions, your laughter, your love. We're very grateful you're here. But we're not making revenue right now because our theaters are closed. We're hoping to have them opening up soon, but we're not quite there yet. So Marianne will have in chat some information on how you can donate. And, if you were so inclined, if you have some extra cash that you'd like to send our way, we certainly would appreciate it. It really helps us keep things going. But it's our pleasure to entertain you on Zoom and hopefully in person, both here and in Jersey. So, Marianne, do we have some words for our players?
We do have some words. I am going to take Frappuccino as our common word. Our less common word that I'm going to take is, oh, where did it go? It went away. Okay, our less common word that we're going to take is disco. And then there wasn't a lot of in between, so I'm going to take something that I got earlier is squirrel for our other words. So use that as you will.
Okay, Scott, I'm going to let you assign the words to whichever of your players.
I think I'm gonna take squirrel, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. Ariel, you're disco, and Mel, you are Miss Frappuccino.
All right, so as I said, what's going to happen when those words are said? They'll come in or leave. Players, are you ready for your game of entrances and exits?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
So then I says to him, like, why did you bring your car here? We could have just walked.
Well, it's just too hot. And I'm like, I really needed the ice mocha with a lot of ice and, maybe a spritz of cinnamon flavoring too.
So you know what's in here? Milk. This is just straight up milk. That's what I don't drink the Frappuccino or the Cargalino or whatever they have here.
Frappuccino! Did you order a Frappuccino?
Does it got a extra little thing of cinnamon in it there?
Nah.
Not mine.
Yo,
Hey,
I don't know
man,
what.
what's up with the milk though? Are you like a squirrel or something with milk? I mean, what's the
Yeah.
story with that? Okay, you know what? Just give it to me. I'll have it here.
Okay, I mean, I took a little, but I promise you there's no cinnamon in it. So here you go.
All right.
Listen, how you liking this playlist? Like, it was this new Spotify thing, and I was just like, this place definitely needs, like, something. I don't know.
Yeah, this music's a little bit kind of like slow.
We should change it to disco.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? My squirrel, I left it outside. I'm gonna go pick it up.
Oh, that's like the
Hey,
fifth
so-
squirrel.
Yo, where did Johnny go?
He left another squirrel outside. This is like the 5th time this week he's done it. All right.
Oh man,
This disco list is not going to work for me.
I found it. Here's my squirrel. He also likes to sip a little bit.
I
You still
made him a
got over me.
frappuccino. Does he want?
What is it with you people and those things? You need to drink milk. It
Well,
does
in
your
here.
body
I
good.
got to go make another one.
Okay.
I don't know where. What should I do with this? I don't know where this goes. So maybe I should try a frappuccino.
Frappuccino!
You know what? Let me try
This
it.
one's got cinnamon. Did you order
Let me
cinnamon?
try it. Yeah. Let me try it.
Here.
Oh my god, it tastes like squirrel poop.
And that's time. A brand new flavoring, just seasonal, from Starbucks. All right, fans, remember that game, lock it away, because we're going to see the red team play a game, and then you're going to get a chance to vote on which one entertained you more. So remember them both. And I welcome Captain Bethany.
It's me.
It is. Welcome. Blue team got to play a game and invent a brand new drink. What game would you like to play?
We would like to play tech support.
Tech support. All right, fans, put into chat things that you're unlikely to actually need tech support for, things that wouldn't have a manual or instructions, just, common things that you deal with. And one of those will be our suggestion. What's going to happen? One of our red team players is actually going to be calling a tech support hotline for that item. And the other members on the team, they can only give support based on product manuals that they happen to have in the house. So let's get the red team on the screen. All of them, please. Who's going to be calling in?
I will be calling in.
All right. That means, Sam, you're on tech support. What product manual are you reading from, Sam?
1997 Reader's Digest New Fix-It Yourself Manual.
Excellent. Jamie, what have you got?
I have the Nordic Track XS20 and the Ego lawnmower. I'm going to be swapping those back and forth.
Excellent. All right. So I'm sure those will be very, very helpful. Marianne, what's our product?
Our product, because we haven't heard from them yet, Fernanda has suggested guitar.
Guitar. All right. Excellent. Players, are you ready for your game of tech support?
Yes.
Begin.
I got a ringing. Ringing. Boop, boop. Hello. Tech support. Thank you for calling. I'm so happy to be talking to you today because I'm lonely.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm having some issues with my guitar that I was hoping you could maybe walk me through.
Oh, I would love to walk you through. What seems to be the problem with your guitar, please?
Well, the strings won't tighten when I turn the little knobby things.
Oh, okay. Well, with pliers, you're gonna pry off push nuts and unscrew washers.
Okay, I will give that a try.
And then heat the blade of an old screwdriver by moving it back and forth over a flame.
Okay, I've got a candle going right here.
Good. Flame and candle, those are the same thing, so that will work. Good. Now, to reinflate the ball, moisten the inflator needle and push it straight down through the ball's valve.
Okay, now I'm kind of a new guitar player.
Oh,
Where?
that's a pretty technical thing. That's around on the back side for sure.
Okay. Um, I I don't I don't know if we're talking about the same kind of guitar. Is there maybe a manager or a
Um,
supervisor I can talk to?
Well, I could call my manager, but you just need to know that he's a lot smarter than I am, so he should be of great service to you. Sometimes I think people should go to him first, but hey, it's a living. Here you go to Jamie.
Hello. I was trying to need some help here.
Yeah, I need help with my guitar. The strings aren't tightening up. The last person told me to heat up a screwdriver.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, of course. But he did the right thing there. He did. The next thing you must do, you must finish attaching the front stabilizer.
Okay.
Use
think
the
I
two
got it.
additional screws, the M10 and the 20mm screws.
Oh, I don't have the screws. Is there something I can do as an alternative to the screws?
Well, of course, you can press the right leg cover downward and attach it.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
I said you must press the right leg cover downward and attach it.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
after you do that, you must make sure you keep the area of operation clear of our people.
So I can't play it around any people?
Exactly.
And that's time.
That was my British accent.
I did recognize it.
That was everything we needed to hear.
All right, fans. All right. So I'm going to put up a poll right now, and you can decide whether you prefer the entrances and exits of the blue team or tech support from the red team. Launching polling. All right, there it is. And while you're doing that, I'm going to let you know Comedy Sports offers classes. If you like what you see up here, you'd like to give it a try, well, we would love to teach you. We've learned how to do it on Zoom. We've had several classes going so far. We're actually going to have some virtual summer camps coming up this summer. And you can check out portlandcomedy.com to find out more, or the links that Marianne hopefully put into chat. All right, I'm going to end the polling and share the results that really have made not much difference at all, because it's going to be 3 points to each team.
Well, Jay, with that, Jersey Shore maintains their lead. They have 8, but Portland now has 3, and Jamie's accent warranted 1 point on that one.
Yes, it did. Well earned, well earned. All right, now, there is another member of our support team that I failed to introduce earlier. I apologize very much. We've got Mark Anderson here with us tonight. He's on keys, and so I'm going to challenge both teams to a game using Mark Anderson and the game of dueling soundtracks. So, captains on the screen. Captain Scott, Captain Bethany, do you accept this challenge?
I think we have to.
Yes,
I
you
think
pretty
we
much
do.
do. Otherwise, the other team would just take the points freely. So, for the game of dueling soundtracks, fans, what we're going to need is some made-up TV show titles. Put those into chat, and what's going to happen, we're going to start with Portland. They're going to sing the soundtrack to this show, after which Jersey will have to play out a little snippet from that show, and then Jersey will get their turn, etc. So just throw those titles, again, made-up titles, nothing that actually exists, no sequels or remakes to things, not yet another Battlestar Galactica. We've had enough, thank you. They were plenty good on their own. All right, so Marianne, what's our first title?
Our first title from Dick and Shane is The Lamp Goes Out.
The Lamp Goes Out. All right, so Jersey, listen up. Portland on the screen. And Mark, are you ready? He's ready. Players, the lamp goes out. Begin.
It was light out once.
And then the sun went down.
Michael and Cindy, they had their secrets come out in the dark.
The lights went out.
The lights went out.
The lights went out
They
when
went
the lamp goes out.
All right, let's see.
Cindy, you do look beautiful today. Have I told you?
Lights, they were out.
But my love for you burns like this lamp.
Wait a second. Your love to Cindy? Your
Is
secret
gone.
is out.
I'm sorry, Cindy.
Everybody knows now.
Oh, Cindy, I can't bear to see you cry. Come back to me, Cindy.
I can't. I mustn't.
It's too late for you both. That is it. The lamp went out. The town. Everybody knows. That's it.
Barnabas,
It's a
you
problem.
and Cindy? You and Cindy?
I'm
Cindy,
sorry. I'm
it's
sorry.
time to tell him.
Like this? This is how we're gonna tell him?
This is it.
It's true.
And that's time. Ending on a cliffhanger. All right. Now the blue team's going to sing a song for the red team show. Marianne, do we have another title?
We do. This one came a little bit earlier this evening, but I just loved it, from Jeremiah, Pink Unicorn.
Pink Unicorn. So, Jersey, are you ready for the theme song of Pink Unicorn? Begin.
They aren't donkeys. They are unicorns.
Mystical creatures filled with candy and love.
And they fly, and they fly, and they love to fly.
They are pink unicorns.
Their tears are made of rainbows, and their souls are made of gumdrops.
Cute pink unicorn.
Yes, they are.
Pink unicorns.
Let's see it.
Hello! Welcome to the magical land of pink unicorns. All
Wow.
are welcome.
You look amazing. Maybe one day I can be like you.
You can if you wish hard enough, but only if you wish hard enough.
What kind of place is this? I've never seen creatures like you before.
That's right, because you're asleep in dreamland. It's a place you can only come when you're asleep.
I want to be here forever. This place is great.
Yes,
Maybe
all
if I
right.
dream hard enough, I could become one of you.
That's what I did.
Would you like a gumdrop? I can make one just by sneezing.
Oh, please.
Achoo! There you go.
Wow, that's amazing.
And now we've all learned how gumdrops are made. Excellent. All right, let's have the red team sing another show tune. Marianne, do we have another title?
We sure do. From Rob, we've got Lawyers in Space.
Lawyers in Space. All right. Portland and Mark, begin.
Watch out. Here they come.
From the farthest reaches of Andromeda.
They're highly educated. They will take your case.
They're in space. And they're lawyers.
Lawyers in space.
Lawyers in space.
Let's see it.
I object.
Lawyer Tom.
You're badgering the alien, Your Honor.
I don't think that alien can be badgered. He's an alien.
I agree. That lawyer is
Not
pretty well
tested
educated and he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, can we have a recess for a Milky Way?
Did you hear the one about the lawyer who was tethered to the bar?
I didn't.
What? Objection about
That
that
was
one.
out of this world.
That's enough of that. All right, one more title. Marianne.
All right, we didn't hear enough of him earlier. We're going to go with Fernanda's Squirrel Force. And that's the last squirrel suggestion I am taking tonight.
Squirrel Force. Jersey on the screen, ready to sing the theme song to Squirrel Force.
Here they come marching in. They are climbing all the trees.
In numbers too big to be counted, numbers that make you afraid.
Squirrel Force! They will take over the world.
Oh, is nuts! Literally!
The world is ready for Squirrel Force.
Let's see it.
All right, my little squirrels. I have brought you here today so that we can take over the world.
Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I see you have been training in your Squirrel Force Academy and are ready to roll. Come, meet your commanding officer.
Hey, maggot! Salute! You are saluting.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to be part of this force?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Now you both have jobs to do. I expect you to go forth and kick some tail.
Yes, sir.
I really love squirrels.
I took down the chipmunk at the end of the block.
All right. Squirrel Force. All right, fans. This is going to be a tough one because you saw songs and scenes from both teams. But think carefully. Which team entertained you more? Which team was the best use of your suggestions? And which team do you want to win the points for this round? The poll is up. Now, while the poll is up and you are voting, I'm going to talk pretty quick because you're voting pretty fast. Once again, thanks for being here. If you've got a business and you want some virtual entertainment, hey, we're able to do virtual entertainment. We're also able to do in-person entertainment. In fact, as we speak, we're doing in-person entertainment at a grad night. We've got fully vaccinated players and we're doing stuff in person now, but we can also do business events, entertaining, business training, things like that online. You can just check out again portlandcomedy.com or the links that Marianne has put into the chat and find out more. All right, everyone's voted, and here are the results. So that's 4 points for Portland, 2 points for Jersey Shore. Jim, what's that do to our score?
Well, with that, the score for Portland improves a little bit. Jersey Shore is still leading by 10, but Portland has 7. And Jamie's accent is hanging in there at 1.
Hello,
All right,
everybody.
and I also want to give 5 points to Mark Anderson for all those wonderful TV tunes.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mark.
Yay!
Points expire at the end of the match.
Oh.
So try and use them quickly. All right. I'm going to need, I believe, the blue captain on the screen.
That's me.
Yes, you are still in the lead. That means you get to choose first in the second choice round.
Again?
Again,
Yes.
but a
All
different
right.
game this time.
Oh, we have to do something different?
Yep.
All right. Geez, I guess we'll do an acronym panel, I guess.
Acronym panel. Okay.
Yeah.
So for acronym panel, fans, we're going to need you to put tons and tons of acronyms into the chat. Things like FBI, NFL, things like that. And what's going to happen? We're going to have a exclusive panel of experts from various fields here to explain what those acronyms mean in a different situation. So because everyone's got their own individual work and life experiences, and sometimes acronyms don't mean the same thing in different places. So, for example, at my work, we've got a computer ordering system called SAP, but on a TV, that's, secondary audio programming. So it's all very different. So, all right. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, Rob. SQRL.
Rob, what did I say? What did I say, Rob?
All right, so let's get Jersey on the screen and let's meet who our experts are. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Ungel. I am a taxi driver from some unnamed Eastern European country.
And that was Unge?
Ungar. Yes.
Ungar. All right, apologize. Who else do we have on the panel?
What's up, ladies? My name is Brett Brettinson. I'm a 7-time homecoming king, varsity football captain, and I'm here for the ladies.
All right.
Football,
yes. The American one with the little pointy ends. All right, we do have an international audience, so just figured I should clarify that one. And last on our panel, but certainly not least.
Hi. My name is Percy. I am the lead penguin wrangler at the Jacobson Station here in Antarctica.
Okay.
It's cold here today.
Is it?
Yeah.
That probably makes it easier to wrangle penguins, but I'm not an expert, so
Yeah,
we'll
clearly.
we'll see. All right, so Marianne, let's start off with an acronym.
Absolutely, Ref. We're going to take TLC.
TLC. TLC. Ungar, what does TLC mean?
Well, you might think in our business it's a taxi and license and limousine commission, but no, it's not. It's something very important. It's actually tender, loving care. Yes, because everybody in my taxi gets tender, loving care to get where they need to go, though I don't have no touching or anything like that. They just get safely to the right spot at the end of the day, and hopefully they give me good tip at the end of that too.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Brett, TLC.
Well, you see, to Brett's all about football. You see, football. But sometimes you got to be about the ladies. So, TLC to me, touchdown loving cheerleaders. Hey.
That makes perfect sense. I get it. I get it. Percy.
Yeah.
TLC.
Yeah, TLC here. It's like it's when something never, like you think somebody is making something up and it didn't really happen. You say, because it goes back to the hardest penguin to get, Lucky. His name is Lucky, and he's difficult to get. So if somebody is making up a story, we say, then Lucky came, because like Lucky never comes. Nobody can wrangle him, not even me.
All right, I get it. Okay, excellent. Marianne, another acronym?
Absolutely, we're going to go with DNR.
DNR. We'll start with Brett this time. DNR.
DNR. Funny story about DNR. My guy Dave. He was a linebacker, and he got really, really hit hard by yours truly. And they said, Dave, what happened? And I guess Dave's not ready.
Dave's not ready, and Dave's not a receiver either, I'm guessing, since he's a linebacker. All right, Percy, DNR.
Yeah, it's what you do to keep warm down here. You have to. They set the main office sent all sorts of weird beverages, and they sent one that was like a fruit thing, but it was gross. So you have to drink normal raspberry, because if you drink the fake one they sent, it'll.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
You don't want to get sick down here.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you're drinking, I'm sure, down. Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah.
Ungar.
Yes.
DNR.
Yes. DNR. So we have big rodeo convention every year. But everyone that comes to rodeo convention, they walk around with big hat like this. And these boots that make noise and stick a lot of manure on them and everything. So when we have rodeo convention, we say DNR. Anyone who wants to come in dressed like cowboy, we say, don't do no rodeo, and they can't take taxi drive with me. No.
Right. Yeah, I could think. I imagine how the spurs would affect the upholstery. That's probably a safe bet there. All right, Marianne, another acronym.
All righty, Ref J, we're going to take AS like Sam, I-O.
ASIO. Percy, let's start with you.
Yeah, this one is really important. We say it all the time around here on the base. We say all scientists in office. That means you got to get in and do your timesheet, because the main office needs to know how long it takes you to wrangle each penguin so they can calculate your penguin productivity ratio, which is the PPR, which you didn't ask me about.
No, I didn't ask about that. I do actually have a question. You talk about timesheets. Now I know in like Alaska they have these like really long days. Does that happen down in the Antarctic as well? The same type of long sunlight or tiny sunlight?
Or do we have the opposite? It hasn't been light here in 37 and a half years. Makes wrangling really hard.
Okay.
All we have to use our iPhone flashlights, and they're not very strong.
All right. All right, Ungar. ASIO.
Yes, so sometimes I do on my driving shifts, I get a call from my very beautiful wife, Matilda. Matilda, she calls me a lot. She says, I need you to bring 2 milk and 4 cucumber and maybe some more food and, whatever else that we need. And I have to tell her I have a ride in the back, but I just say ASIO. As soon I off shift, I will bring all the things that you need. And she gets immediately and she says, okay, no problem.
All right. And Brett.
Okay, so boom, you're probably wondering why I'm a 7-time homecoming king. It's because Brett don't like biology, you know? I like chemistry, I'm good with the ladies, but every fall, I gotta go to alternate school in October.
At school in October. All right, excellent. That makes perfect sense. Marianne.
Absolutely. We've got BYOB.
BYOB. Unger. BYOB.
BYOB again. We have sometimes the rodeo convention again, and someone comes in and does not dress like cowboy and all this, and then they say they want to go to rodeo or something. I'm like, BYOB, bring your own. Blah! I don't like to do that.
All right. Sorry to bring it up. Brett.
Brett Brettinson, it's a lot to fill in the back of a jersey, and people say, hey, what's your middle name? Principal said, we got to put it on the diploma. I said, I really don't like talking about it because I named that for my grandma. So, Brett, Yvonne, or Renthal Brettinson.
Yeah, that would definitely be tough to fit on a jersey. I can see that. And Percy, BYOB.
No one's supposed to know about this one, all right? This one's a secret. I don't know how you people found out, but when we get the penguins, most of them are black and white, but there are some that are different colored, and when you see that one, you gotta yell, big yellow ones, baby! Because those are the rarest ones.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Blue Team and acronym panel. We've learned a little bit about when Sesame Street goes to Antarctica, I think. All right, so now, thank you, Jersey. Let's get Captain Bethany on the screen.
Hello.
They played a game. You get to play a game to challenge them or to face off against that. What are you going to play?
All right, we're pulling out all the stops and we're going with synonym roles.
Oh, synonym roles. All right. What sort of suggestion would you like for the game of synonym? She's gone. All right. So how about something you're looking forward to doing this summer? Put those in the chat. We'll take one. And what's going to happen? They're going to play a scene based on the suggestion. And at any point, if I hear, a phrase or a word or something that I want to hear them say it a little different way, I'll blow my whistle and call out for synonyms to be said, and they're going to have to come up with alternate ways to say whatever it was they said. And when I hear one I like, I'm going to blow the whistle again, and everyone in the scene will have to use that as the new term from then on, at least till the end of the game, not all night or anything like that. So, Marianne, do we have a suggestion?
Well, Jay, we sure do. The first one out of the box from Fernanda was swim.
Swim. All right. Portland, are you ready for your game of synonym roles about swimming or swim?
Yes.
All right, begin.
So nice down here. I love having some alone time, just to go through, do all of my different backstrokes and
Cannonballs!
Oh, wow, whoa. What?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. I was just enjoying some solitude.
I know what I love that band. They're so good.
Okay. You seem to have something on your mind, or is there a reason you?
Not really. I just like jumping in pools when there's only one person. They look so lonely.
Pools. Synonyms for pools.
Bodies of water, indoor giant bathtubs, places to dog paddle, agua deep.
Agua deep.
I just love jumping in agua deeps when there's only one person.
Well, I can get behind that. You know, even with two people in this agua deep, there's still some room as long as no one else comes in. Cause I'm just not used to being this close to people. It's been a heck of a year.
Sure. Do you want me to go lock the door so it's just us two?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey,
Let's
what we got going on? You guys are a little bit too close together over there. Spread apart now. You guys are in the agua too deep thing, too close together.
We sure are. I'll go to the deep end because I float pretty good.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you so much, Marty. I was trying to figure out a way to get that guy away from here. You saved me.
I could hear you from the deep end.
Oops.
Deep end.
The longer water. The I can drown easier here. The dog paddling my hiney off, and the oh my gosh, where'd the floor go?
Oh my gosh, where'd the floor go?
Sorry, that guy. I finally got him over to. Oh my gosh, where'd the floor go?
That's good. Now we know he can't swim in the oh my gosh where the floor go pretty well. So we might have to go over there and have him swim back over to this end.
Oh no! Oh
That
look!
ain't looking good.
Oh, is he floating?
Floating.
Buoyancying, surfing the surface tension like a boss, rowing upward in place, not...
Rowing upward in place.
I think he's rowing upward in place there. Quick, turn him over.
All right, you stand back here. I'm gonna roll him over and give him mouth to mouth here. I gotta go do my duty. Turn over here now. Here, I'm gonna reach out there.
I need mouth to mouth.
Okay.
Not me, thank you.
I got this. Open wide.
Open wide.
Mouth open. Open sesame. Pie hole entrance. Let's see the.
And that's time. Everyone think about the pie hole entrance. All right. That was Portland and their game of synonym rolls. We're going to put up the poll once again. Relaunch polling. And you saw acronym panel from Jersey, synonym rolls from Portland. Both great games. Get those votes in, and we'll determine who gets the points for this round. Once again, if you'd like to donate to us, we'd certainly appreciate it. We'll give you the opportunity. The information is once again in chat, and you can also go to portlandcomedy.com to find out more about Portland. And Jersey, what's the website for Jersey?
That is www.shorethingtheater.com. SHORE, because we have a shore.
Excellent. So that'll appear in chat as well. So you can go and find out how to support Jersey Shore as well. All right. I'm going to share the poll results, and it's going to be 4 points for blue, 2 points for red. Jim, 4 points blue, 2 points red, does what to the score?
Jersey Shore moves ahead a little bit more. It's now Jersey Shore 14, but Portland has 9. Jamie is in there with 1, and Mark Anderson has a big 5.
Excellent.
Yay.
And I would just like to let you know that, look, I got lucky for you.
Penguin.
There we go. Yes, I rounded up the penguin for you. So there you go, Jersey. There's your penguin back. All right. Zoom tricks. All right. Now, I'm going to need all the players on the screen for the last chance game with the ref challenge game of B-movie. So what's going to happen? I'm going to need animals, occupations, just basically any nouns will do. Put them into chat. And what's going to happen? They're going to say they saw a movie about blank that was so whatever. So if it was cows, for example, they might say, I saw a movie about cows that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I wish I'd gone to see an utter movie instead. Puns, yes. So for every successful pun, bell will ring, and that team will get 1 point. Jim and Marianne will be tallying up the points, and we will find out who wins tonight's match. If you don't understand it, they have to pull down the slide chart and explain it to you. They will get no points. If they repeat a joke we've heard before, they'll get no points. But other than that, let's get points. So, Marianne, what's our first suggestion?
Our first suggestion is mailman.
Mailman.
Or mail carrier.
Mail carrier. We'll take postal worker of any kind. Players, are you ready for a game of B-movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Okay, I saw a movie about mail carriers that was so bad.
How bad was it?
Well, I took my mom as a treat, but the whole thing just kind of let her down.
I saw a movie about mail carriers that was so bad.
How bad was it?
When it was over, I just went to go stand in the corner, the right corner. That's where you put the stamp.
I got it.
Thank you.
I saw a movie about letter carriers. It was so good.
How good was it?
It got my stamp of approval.
I saw a movie about mail carriers yesterday on Amazon, and it was okay.
How okay was it?
It didn't really matter. It was just a package deal with the combination of paying for Amazon.
I saw a movie about letter carriers. It was so good.
How good was it?
It was so good that it was all right.
I saw a movie about postal carriers that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I had to put it in my P.O. box.
I saw a movie about postal carrier. It was horrible.
How horrible was it?
Man, it made me want to go jump off a cliff. Clavin.
All right, let's switch up the suggestion. Marianne.
Yes, we're going to go with cheetah.
Cheetah.
Yes.
Cheetah.
I saw a movie about a cheetah that was so bad. It was so good.
How good was it?
It was so good, but it was over so fast.
I saw a movie about a cheetah that was pretty bad.
How bad was it?
It was bad. It was kind of spotty all over there.
My friend told me to go see this movie about a cheetah. He told me it was so good.
How good was it?
It wasn't that good at all. He was lying.
I saw this cheetah movie. It wasn't real. It was bad. It wasn't real good.
How bad was it?
I wound up with this orange dust all over my cheetah. Oh, never mind.
I tried to go see a movie about a cheetah, and I can't tell you if it was good or bad.
How was it?
Oh, I tried to go, and someone was in my seat, and I was like, "Are you for real?"
I saw a movie about a cheetah. Oh no, I had a really good one.
That's okay. You're in the box. You can have a really good one for the next suggestion. If so, 2 points.
Ooh, yes.
All right, Marianne.
Bethany, here you go. It's Cabby.
Cabby.
I saw a movie about a cabbie that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It took a big taxi on my stress levels.
I saw a movie about a cabbie that was actually really good.
How good was it?
It lifted my spirits.
I saw a movie about a cabbie that was it was okay, but you know,
How okay was it?
the reviews were fair.
And that's time. The game of the movie. All right. Well, Marianne and Jim are tallying up points. There's certainly several people to thank here. Of course, I want to thank Jersey Shore for coming all the way to Portland, Oregon, the entire other side of the country, 3 time zones away. It is so late there right now, but we appreciate them staying up late and playing with us. Of course, we want to thank Mark Anderson for doing the tunes earlier. Thank you, Mark. That was great. We want to thank Jim for doing the announcing. We want to thank Marianne for wrangling the chat. And of course, we want to thank all you fans. It was great that you were here supporting us, several of you, week after week. We've gotten to love your support, love having you here. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell complete strangers, drop the links onto random Facebook pages. Just, thank you very much for being here. You deserve a round of applause as well. All right. Whew. I've stalled long enough. Jim, what's the final score?
Well, Jay, aside from that 5-1 point, it was a really close one. But by a final score of 20-17, tonight's winners are Jersey Shore in blue.
Excellent.
Good job, guys. That was a good match. Good match.
Great win for Jersey Shore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Comedy Sports was brought to you tonight by Ariel Rock, Paper, Scissors, Sam Alama Ding Dong Whittington, Mel OMG Gallagher, Jamie the Full Montgomery,
Goodbye, everybody.
Bethany the Constant Gardner, and captain of the blue team, Scott Taj Mahalik. And of course, your referee for this evening, Jay Reading Rambo.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Hope you come back to see Comedy Sports in Jersey or back here in Portland again.
Sayonara, sweetheart. Ciao, baby.